So I think and the funniest thing of all that I find with love is romance is a very interesting playground, because, you know, it seems that for me anyway, and for most of the friends and people that I know, the times in people's lives when they do the craziest thing of all is usually in a romantic relationship, you know. Maybe like it could be the worst fight that you've ever had, or the most sad you've ever been, the most broken-hearted, or the most angry, or whatever. Often, not always, but often, is related to these feelings of love that we have for people. And I find it very interesting that that most people seem to love other people like bars of chocolate. I love you if you love me only. I love you if you love me more than anybody else in the world. You know, this. I love you, and if you ever fall in love with anybody else, I will hate you. It's a funny kind of love, you know. Sometimes I think that, you know, romantic love is maybe a little bit like food. If you think back, or think to times where we don't have much food, you know, and people fight over food, like animals in the wild, and they get food. Do you understand what I'm saying? Animals in the wild, and they get their food, and it's like, it's mine. So I wonder, there we are, you know, it's my food, you know. And I find that people, particularly men, actually, are very much like that with women. You know, it's like, it's my woman. You know, and but we've learned now that it's, you know, that with food, it's, you know, we share food. And it's really beautiful, you know. So wouldn't it be just beautiful if we were just all sharing each other's love? I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying that I'm into that, but it's just interesting that maybe we're primitive, and maybe rather than sharing, like, I love the idea of being with a lover, somebody you know that you love. You look at them and you go, I love you, and then they fall in love with somebody else, and you're happy for them because you love them, because you actually love them, so you're happy for them to be happy, and it's like, and then you know you're free to meet somebody else, I don't know. Or visit the bathroom. This is a song, a little bit about that. It's, I was feeling really down one day, and I went over to my friend's house. And she said, come in. And we talked a little bit, and we had a bit of food, and she said, tell you what, tonight you should sleep in my bed, because it's beside a big window and you can look at the stars. And I was like, we had been friends for years, and I had never thought sexually before, so I was like, all of a sudden I was like, oh, this is interesting. You know, okay. And then I just felt excited, because I really loved her, and I was like, is this happening now? Wow, okay. So then she continued her sentence and said, yeah, my sister has gone away, so I will sleep in her room. And I was like, oh, cool. Yeah. Anyway, she put me into the bed and tucked me in and said, have a brilliant, brilliant night. Look at the stars and ask the stars for a sign. And I was like, ask the stars for a sign. Okay. And she said, what you need to do is you just need to spend some time with yourself. That's all that's wrong with you. Just spend some time with yourself, you'll be fine. So she left the bedroom, went into her sister's room. I spent a little bit of time with myself. And I felt better for a short period of time. And then I was frustrated again, and I had to go to the bathroom to clean up, you know. Oh, yeah. I don't know what you're thinking, but brush my teeth, you know. You guys are perverted. I've got an innocent Irish mind. Brushing my teeth, cleaning my teeth. I went back into the bedroom, into my, you know, and I looked at the stars, and this song came out.